She screamed so loud, the nurses ran in. Her claws gripped the cold metal bed rails. The hospital gown clung to her round belly, soaked with sweat. Her eyes squeezed shut, fangs showing as another wave of pain slammed through her. No one stood beside her. No hand to hold, no voice to say, "You're doing great, I'm right here." Just the hum of machines, the bright lights, and fear. Her name was Mira, a white furred cat with soft features and a quiet strength. But in that moment, she didn't feel strong. She felt abandoned. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. She had once dreamed of a family, a home, a mate who would be by her side, pacing nervously in the waiting room, ready to cry happy tears when their kitten was born. But that dream shattered the moment Jax left. When Mira told him she was pregnant, he laughed. At first, she thought he was in shock, but then the laughter faded, and he turned cold. He said he wasn't ready, that he had other plans, and the next morning, his side of the closet was empty. No note, no goodbye, just gone. Still, Mira didn't fall apart. She walked through each day with her head held high. Every morning, she dressed in her long crimson gown and strolled through the quiet town streets. Her belly grew heavier, her feet slower, but she refused to be invisible. She'd sit alone at her favorite cafe, sipping warm tea as couples passed by. Some gave her kind smiles, others whispered, but no one really asked how she was doing. The truth? She was exhausted, scared, and yet quietly hopeful. Every night, she'd place a paw on her stomach and whisper, "You're not alone. I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere." Then came the afternoon that changed everything. She was at the cafe again, sipping chamomile tea, when it hit, a sharp pain, like lightning across her spine. Her cup slipped from her paw and shattered on the pavement. Another contraction, stronger this time. She stood up, trying to breathe, but the world tilted. Her legs gave way. She fell to her knees, clutching her belly. Gasps rang out from bystanders. Someone shouted, "Call an ambulance!" Minutes later, Mira lay in the back of a speeding van, her claws digging into the stretcher. Her voice cracked as she cried out between breaths. At the hospital, doctors surrounded her, whispering urgent terms. One of them looked her in the eyes and said, "We need to operate. The kitten's in distress." Mira nodded, tears blurring her vision. The cold of the surgical room stung her skin. Her body shook as they cut through her gown. She didn't care about the pain anymore. Only one thing mattered, her baby. "Please," she whispered, "let her be okay." Then, a sound. Tiny, fragile, a mule. The room went still. A nurse lifted the kitten up gently, a snow-white fur ball, no bigger than Mira's paw, squealing softly as its tiny body squirmed under the lights. They placed her on Mira's chest. Mira gasped. She was perfect. Her kitten nuzzled into her fur, finding warmth and safety in her heartbeat. She couldn't stop crying, not because of the pain, not because of the fear, but because of the love. She named her Nomi, a name that meant grace, because no matter how broken her journey had felt, this little soul made it whole again. Later that night, Mira lay in a dim hospital room, her arms wrapped tightly around Nomi. Her tiny breaths rose and fell against her chest. Mira looked out the window at the city lights, and for the first time in months, she didn't feel alone. She didn't feel abandoned. She felt proud, because she had done the impossible. She had carried life through heartbreak. She had stood tall when she was crumbling inside. She had become a mother, and nothing, not even Jax's absence, not the gossip, not the loneliness, could take that away from her. She pressed a soft kiss to Nomi's head and whispered, "We've got this, baby girl. Just you and me now."